Hello, good morning, David Ong here. So, today you're all invited to join me on an amazing culinary adventure. We're eating dim sum. Okay, so dim sum, I like to compare it to Western brunches or afternoon tea. You can have it at the weekend with a bunch of friends, drink some tea together. Dim sum in Cantonese and Mandarin means to touch the heart, 点心. So, today I'm going to show you why. Right, the turnip cake. So it's got bacon bits, a savoury turnip mashed into like this shape. I compare it to the hash brown. Okay, very soft. I dip it in some chili. It's got a crispy exterior, soft on the inside. It's not the best thing to order a dim sum, but I feel like it goes really well with the whole meal in general. Dip in some chili oil. Good to go. So much grease you're eating, you must refill up on tea. Have many tea breaks. Got a whole chicken stuffed in there. Ah, wow. Okay, the Lotus wrapped glutinous rice chicken, the 糯米鸡 or Lo Mai Gai in Cantonese. Oh, got a salted duck yolk as well. Okay, let's take a closer look here. See the salted duck yolk, right, break it through. It's got chicken inside, I believe. Lovely, lovely. Must order at dim sum. But one thing I would say about this though, don't order it at the start of the meal because it fills you up very quickly. Order it kind of towards the end so you're not completely filled up. The rice is super flavorful. Absolutely love salted duck yolk. Super rich.
Super rich.
Amazing. Okay, let's have a look at the changfen or the chunfen. I think that's how you pronounce it in Cantonese. So once again, it's made out of wheat and tapioca starch. So again, the skin is super soft and smooth. The soy sauce as well. I love the soy sauce. So do you ever see the roast ducks hanging by the window in Chinatown? So the drippings of those duck goes into this soy sauce, which is why this soy sauce is special. Super silky, smooth texture. Once you put it in your mouth, it literally slides around, and then you bite into the pork. Hello, amazing. Oh, it's so soft. I haven't had anything texture-wise that's bad with dim sum. I found out everything in dim sum, the texture is just on point. You can see like full pieces of char siu barbecue pork in there. It's good, it's very good. I think when it comes to food, It needs more than just flavor alone. Texture plays an important role in all dishes, and Cantonese dim sum definitely gets this right. So you can order it with pork stuffed inside, beef stuffed inside, or the fried dough stick youtiao stuffed inside. I opted for the barbecue pork one, but the others are equally as good, equally as delicious. The soy sauce is what makes this. I never get enough of the soy sauce when I have this dish. Right, okay, the crystal dumplings. The pastry is super, look. Can you see through? It's see-through, it's silky, it's lovely and soft. It's made out with mung bean flour. Dip it in some soy sauce and vinegar. Alright, let's try it. That skin. Look, the skin is shiny and glistening, super plump. It's got truffle inside, got pork. A lovely, lovely dish indeed. Right, chicken's feet. You knew this was coming. You can't have dim sum without chicken's feet. That's a fact. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. How can you possibly put that into your mouth? Honestly, don't knock it until you try it. You just have to get over the mental barrier that you are eating animal's foot. I'll be completely honest, there's not a lot of bone on here, but I really like the soft gelatinous texture of this meat, and the flavor around it is actually pretty spectacular because they fry it first, then they steam it. So the texture as well is actually quite interesting, and they steam it once again in black bean sauce. The sauce is really nice. But if you come into China, chicken's feet, I think you have to try at least once in your lifetime, just for the experience. It's really not that bad. Whoa. Right, okay, so the liu shao bowl, the salted sweet egg yolk bun. Oh, look at the egg yolk inside, it's oozing out. Can't wait to taste this. Oh my god. Alright, let's take a closer look at this. This is, oh, look at that salted egg yolk custard inside. The bun is super fluffy and soft. The salted duck yolk, man, is sweet, it's salty. It's just really satisfying. Okay, right here we have the steamed ribs. So it's not like the American barbecue ribs where it's a big rack. Instead, it's chopped up into very small pieces. But the interesting thing about this dish is actually in the prep. So can you see it's kind of white and it falls cleanly off the bones. How they manage to do that is when dim sum chefs prepare it, they toss it in the washing machine. Yes, they actually toss it into the washing machine and they mix it with Chinese alkaline water called jianshui. So how they achieve this is the continuing tossing and spinning of the washing machine breaks the muscle fibers of the ribs and it completely removes the myoglobin of the ribs, which is the protein that turns meat reddish. So that's why it has that distinct white color. And after that, they marinate it in black bean sauce and they steam it. That's why it's so deliciously soft. Look at that. It's so soft. That's why the cooking method is really key here. The barbecue pork bun, the Siu Mai or the char bao in mandarin. Okay. The bread, super fluffy. It tastes very milky as well. It's made with milk and yeast. Inside the pork is marinated in hoisin sauce, oyster sauce, sugar. It's quite sweet. This is what I call the trifecta of dim sum. So the perfect trifecta of dim sum, you need to have barbecue pork bun and the next two things on the list. A good dim sum meal is not complete unless you have one of these buns. The bread is super soft. Let's have a look at the meat inside. Wow, the barbecue pork is sweet and savory at the same time. The bread, the bun is super fluffy. Tastes like air. Okay, let's take a closer look at this. The world famous Siu Mai or the Siu Mai. So lovely and delicate dumpling wrap around it, the yellow one. So inside is compact with pork and prawns. So on here you can see some fish roe. It's one of the best things in the world, okay? I'm gonna try it without dipping in the sauce first. Oh, don't know what to say about that. Okay, so the wrapper is so thin. You don't taste the wrapper, it tastes like air. But the content is compact. Really taste the full flavor from the pork. Really taste, especially the prawns actually. The prawns is like, it punches you once you take a bite of it. Trying it with it dipped in the sauce. I think the sauce is half dark vinegar, half soy sauce. Now I don't know which one I prefer actually. I don't know if I just want to eat it as it is because the flavor is so delicate, right? Or should I dip in the sauce? I really don't know. This is not that fatty. You don't actually need the vinegar to cut it. So let's try it without the sauce again. I just can't get enough of this. Leave it untouched. Don't have it with the dipping sauce because the flavor is so extraordinary as it is. something should just be left alone, you know, don't tamper with it. Right, finally we're at number one, the magnificent xiaojiao or the hagao. Now this is my favorite thing to eat in the world, and that's not even an exaggeration, it is the honest truth. Okay, I'm very excited. Look at the size of that. Look at its clear see-through pastry. I'm very excited about this one. Look at the size of that. Look, it's humongous. Look at the skin, glassy, silky, see-through skin. Okay. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's honestly. I said it's my favorite food item of all time, and you can see the content inside is phenomenal. I'm not lying to you. Okay, so perfect trifecta. So this and number one mixed with Siu Mai or the Siu Mai and the BBQ Pork Bun, the Chao Chao Bowl. Now these three, I don't care what else you follow on my list, what else you get, but these three you have to order. Trust me, just trust me. So this apparently is what dim sum chefs are judged on. This is the thing they're judged on, the skills they're judged on, and I can see why. Okay, so look at that skin, bouncy. Okay, inside I believe it's compared to prawns and pork, but I don't really see the pork with this version. I think this is just completely compared to prawns, and that is, look at the size of that shape. Wow. So the skin is made out with tapioca starch, a flour. That's why it's shiny and glossy. And sometimes they put water chestnut inside or bamboo shoots. I don't taste that in this one either. It's just completely compared to prawns. The prawn or shrimp dumpling has to be number one. Nothing else can be number one. Right, let's have a better look at this. Come on. You bite the wrapper, it's just compact with prawns inside. And you don't taste the fishiness at all. It's just this amazing umami, sweetish flavor coming out. Wow. That is so good. Actually, I honestly don't taste the skin, to be fair. And the content is really compact. It's like the more flavor version of the Siu Mai. It just does not get better than this. You can't get better than this. If you order this, if you order the shrimp dumpling, you'll be a much happier person by the end of it. I guarantee you. Well, there you go, guys. That's the list of dim sum dishes that I think you should definitely order when you go for dim sum. I really enjoyed this one today, and if you're ever in Shanghai, please message me directly and we'll go for some dim sum together. Until next time, bye.